What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D. Listen, I haven't hid my disdain for journalists who don't hold these politicians' feet to the fire. I have my problems with CNN and how they'll have these people on and they'll allow them to lie and filibuster and they'll never ask them follow-up questions. But Jake Tapper woke up this morning and he chose violence because he had Mike Johnson on and he wasn't playing with him. He asked him, dude, Donald Trump is at a rally talking to Pennsylvanians, supposedly is there to talk about, policies and politics and all that. And he's talking about Arnold Palmer's penis size. What say you? Mike Johnson tried, but Jake Tapper gave it to his ass. Check it out.
I'm sure that you think that a policy debate would be better than a personality debate, but if President Biden had gone on stage and spoke about the size of a pro golfer's penis, I think you would be on this show right now saying you were shocked and appalled, and you would suggest it was evidence of his cognitive decline. I wonder how Trump's remarks, not just the one about Arnold Palmer on his, quote, manhood, but everything we've heard from Trump this week, how it fits in with the analysis that the New York Times offered a few days ago. They looked at his speeches from 2015 and 2016 and looked at his speeches today and said, quote, with the passage of time, the 78-year-old former president's speeches have grown darker, harsher, longer, angrier, less focused, more profane, and increasingly fixated on the past. I know you want to talk about policy, and I respect that, but the reason that Donald Trump is not up 10 points is because of comments like that one, where people do have concerns about his fitness, his acuity, and his stability. Why is he talking about Arnold Palmer's penis in front of Pennsylvania voters?
Jake, you seem to like that line a lot. Let me tell you that Donald Trump is doing rallies nonstop around the country.
Let me just say something. I don't want to be talking about this.
Right.
Donald Trump is out there saying it. It is.
But you continue to. Let's talk about.
Because you won't.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
You won't address it. He is out there talking to
voters.
No,
I'll address it. Let me answer it. Okay, don't say it again. We don't have to say it. I get it. There's lines in a rally. When President Trump is at a rally, sometimes he'll speak for 2 straight hours. You're questioning his stamina, his mental acuity. Joe Biden couldn't do that for 5 minutes. That's how you started this segment. You said, what if Biden was in a rally like that? He couldn't fill the room. Donald Trump does.
And that is how you conduct that interview. And, at the end there, Mike Johnson is trying to say, Joe Biden wouldn't even be able to get a crowd size like that. It's not about the crowd size. Why are these people so obsessed with Donald Trump's crowd size and how long he can speak at a rally? If you're speaking for 2 hours and that's not, is that in his contract or something? I mean, if you're speaking for 2 hours and part of that 2 hours, you're out of things to talk about, so you start talking about the size of someone's penis, maybe you should cut it short. But, I'm wondering, what part of the weave was Donald Trump on? What part of the weave was he on to where he was going to somehow get back to the topic at some point? Imagine being one of these Donald Trump surrogates, one of these lackeys. And again, I try to put myself in their position because I couldn't imagine having to go on a news station and try to defend a presidential candidate talking about the size of a man's penis at a rally where women and children were present. I cannot imagine doing that. These people have just literally lowered themselves to nothing just to back up this guy. They have no dignity. These people call themselves family values people. They call themselves religious and God-fearing Christians. He is defending Donald Trump talking about the size of Arnold Palmer's penis to a crowd where women and children are present. What the hell is wrong with these people? I cannot believe this election is even close. Cannot believe it. We're in bizarro world. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.